What's up, everybody? It's Keefy from Ghost Cult Magazine, ghostcultmag.com, and I'm here with Marc Lopes of Let Us Pray. How you doing, Marc?
What's up, Keith? How you doing, my man?
Awesome, bro.
Good.
And we're here at the Providence Metal Fest here in Providence, Rhode Island. Let Us Pray is right on the bill, right behind the headliners, Kilgore and Life of Agony tonight, which is awesome. So your first show in a little bit of a spell because you've been on the road doing other things.
Yes.
You guys ready for the show tonight?
Absolutely.
You guys ready to kill? Your EP, Saint of All Killers, is out.
Nope.
Awesome.
Yep, it's coming out October 31st.
That's right.
Yep.
Dropping.
Yep.
And duly named, as we discussed this before, for Preacher's
Love.
protagonist.
Yes. Yes. Great. Actually, the song's not about it, but definitely influenced from it.
Title is a nod.
Yes, absolute nod.
Yeah, man, it's awesome. You know, you've been in the scene a long time, and Let Us Pray is definitely, of your many projects, Let Us Pray is the one I think you're best known for until recently, so that's awesome, and certainly will be, I've seen a bunch of Let Us Pray merch and shirts and heads in the house tonight, so it seems like you're going to have your crowd.
Yes.
So it's like home turf for you, right?
Yes, for me, definitely home turf. Yep.
Awesome, man.
Yep.
And do you, just in generally speaking, how do you get ready for a show? Beside rehearsing, obviously, you take care of your voice and stuff like that. Any ritual, pre-show ritual you have?
Pizza? Or after show ritual, kind of, you know, whatever.
You want to be a great lead singer in heavy metal, folks.
Eat pizza, man.
And drink whiskey and Hail Satan doesn't hurt you.
Hail Satan's good. We like that.
Yeah. Good. So, yeah, man, EP's coming out, a lot of excitement. What do you think the difference is between this release and the last one?
Well, I mean, this is actually the first release. So there's no last one. So
thinking more about the single, that's why.
Yeah, I mean, just basically, you know, it's just more in depth. I mean, there's a lot of variety on the EP. You know, everything from, you know, more of a melodic stuff to straight out like, you know, like deathy thrash type of things. There's so many different influences on it. I don't even know how to describe it. So everything from Cradle of Filth to Judas Priest, you know, type of thing. So.
And you definitely you've spent many years working on this stuff. And again, of course, I wanted to mention you spent the summer anybody would be envious to be in a band on tour with Ross the Boss, touring all over the world.
Yes.
Music festivals, etc. There's some great footage of you from Europe playing in front of, I think, 100,000 people.
Yeah, Wacken.
Wacken.
Yeah, 70,000, you know, 70,000, 100,000. After 10,000, it's pretty much a blur.
It was like your first time at a big major festival.
Oh, yeah, well, I did Rock Hard in Germany like about a month before, which was like 12,000. That was my very first big one. And then the Wacken was the second, and that was pretty whoa.
Yeah. I believe I saw the video you said from the stage, like how, you know, this is amazing.
This is the greatest moment of my life.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
You know, we all felt it. You would have felt it because it was pretty amazing. And for those, you know, Ross the Boss from Manowar and his illustrious career, and you are officially the singer of Ross.
I am officially in the band. We're working on the new album right now as we speak.
Any hints or leanings toward that record? Is going to be more great heavy metal.
I could be honest. The thing I love about this record, because I was wondering honestly what it was going to be like, because, you know, obviously we've just been doing the Manowar set stuff, you know, a tribute to his old, you know, to his stuff that he did on the first 6 records. But the thing that was interesting is it's very first 2 Manowar record, very Dio Sabbath and very old school Motorhead all together. So it has a very old school metal vibe, which for me at first was a little, you know, because I'm used to more of the newer, you know, like Soilwork type of bands, types of stuff that I'm really into. So at first it kind of threw me a little bit for a loop because it's very bluesy, very rock and roll, you know. So I was kind of like, how am I going to handle this? You know, I didn't really know what to do with it at first. And then once I gravitated and kind of got into the vibe of it, I really enjoyed it. I probably have written some of the most hooky stuff I've ever written in my life, which is going to be fun to see how hopefully it goes over good. But I really like it a lot. I like it a lot. So
awesome, man.
Yeah.
And I know you said that he gave you a pretty even chance to contribute, which has got to be really gratifying. I know you produce a lot of your own stuff.
Yeah,
so
man.
It's got to be kind of gratifying
Yeah.
to join this big name guy.
Yep.
Be welcomed into his group. Right?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I was. One of the funniest things that ever happened was, you know, I'm standing there on Wacken stage, and I remember, you know, Kings of Metal was one of my most important records growing up, and here we are getting ready to do Hail and Kill, and like I look over and you know it's the guy that wrote it, did it, and then I look over this way and there's like, you know, there's 70,000 people going hail, 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 and kill. And then I ran out to the audience, which no one's ever done at Wacken, from what I understand. And I still don't know how I pulled it off, but I did. And it was very surreal, you know what I mean? So for him to give me the opportunity to do that and then actually work on his new record as his main guy and let me write the lyrics and stuff, it's pretty, I mean, it doesn't get any cooler than that as far as being a metalhead type of thing, you know what I mean? So.
Right on. And I imagine after the record drops, it's going to be a lot of touring, U.S. tour, I hope.
Yeah, definitely U.S., Europe, Australia. It starts in February, so it's going to be pretty crazy, man. I'll be psyched. We'll be very excited to tour the States because we haven't done that yet. So.
That's right. It's been mostly Europe.
All Europe, yes.
Maybe there was a one-off. I know you guys just did.
We did a couple of warm-up things in New York and in the Midwest when we did the Chicago Legions of Metal Festival, so. Which was awesome, by the way. That was really cool.
Any favorites there besides obviously playing it?
Oh gosh. I'm a Saint. Yeah, you know, I'm a Saint for sure. Sure. You know, because a lot of times, believe it or not, we don't get to watch that many bands because we don't show up sometimes till later in the day. You know what I mean? So. But I'm always the one going, can we go early because I want to watch bands? You know what I mean? Everybody's like, yeah, you know. I'm always like, I want to watch bands. I'm like a little kid because it's all new to me. So
nice. Armored Saint is one of Ghost Coast's
love John.
Collectively for all of us.
Yes.
Any case, man, I just wanted to take a second to thank you. And again, this is pretty awesome to have like not just this local awesome festival in Providence and Justin for putting it on, but you know, again, Let Us Pray is a local band, basically a regional band, and it's cool to have you guys here. Right behind the headliners. Pretty badass.
Yep.
With a bunch of talented
Hopefully we don't stay that way for long.
Certainly, I wonder if your work with Ross will help your other projects.
It's definitely going to. Definitely.
Awesome,
yep.
man. Marc Lopes of Let Us Pray and a bunch of other bands, Cobra Kai and obviously Ross the Boss, a bunch of stuff.
Yep.
Thanks for spending some time with Ghost Cult.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man, my pleasure always. Ghost Cult, Keef from GhostCultMag.com, Ghost Cult. We're out.